Welcome to County Portal, your simple source for local government services and public records. Let's get started.
Can a police officer ask for your ID? This is a question many people have. It's also a very important question. The answer isn't always a simple yes or no. A police officer can always ask for your ID. Asking is not the same as demanding. You do not always have to show it. It depends on the situation. It also depends on where you are. State laws play a big role in this. First, let's talk about when you must show your ID. If you are driving a car, you must show your driver's license. This is a very clear rule. You also need to show your vehicle registration and proof of insurance. This applies to all drivers. If an officer has reasonable suspicion to detain you, you might need to identify yourself. If you are being arrested, you usually must identify yourself. This is common practice. Some states have stop and identify laws. In these states, if an officer has reasonable suspicion you are involved in criminal activity, they can require you to identify yourself. For example, if they suspect you committed a crime, or if they believe you are about to commit one. It's crucial to know if your state is a stop and identify state. Always check your local laws. Now, let's look at when you generally don't have to show your ID. If you are just walking down the street and not doing anything wrong, you usually don't have to. If an officer approaches you without reasonable suspicion of a crime, you are often not required to provide ID. This applies if you are simply a pedestrian. It also applies if you are not suspected of breaking any laws. If you are exercising your First Amendment rights, like protesting in a public space, you generally don't have to show ID. This is true as long as you are not committing any other crimes. A key question to ask an officer is, am I being detained? If the officer says no, then you are free to leave. You can just walk away. If the officer says yes, then you might be required to identify yourself. Especially if you are in a stop and identify state. It's always smart to be polite and respectful. Stay calm during any interaction. Do not run away. Do not resist an officer. Do not lie or give false information. You can ask why you are being stopped. You can also state that you do not consent to a search. Remember, you have the right to remain silent. You can generally film police officers in public. But do not interfere with their duties. Knowing your rights is very important. But also understand that laws vary from state to state. What is true in California might not be true in Texas. If you are ever unsure, it can be best to comply politely. Then seek legal advice later. This can help prevent further problems. This topic can be complex. It depends on many specific factors. Your location, the exact situation, and your state's laws are all key. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this information helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. We cover many important legal topics. Hit that notification bell too so you don't miss anything new.